This design was collected by Honor Maud about 1937 from the island Nauru, and Neil Parker made some simplifications, so it should be a little bit easier to make. So hope you'll manage to do this. It's not too difficult. We begin with opening A, and then lift the far index string over the ring finger. The far index string over the ring finger, extend, and now use the palm little string that goes across the middle finger and exchange loops. And now you should have a loop on each finger. So that's 5 loops and 5 fingers. With the right hand, lift the near ring finger string over the thumb, and with the left hand, lift the near right ring finger over the thumb and extend. With the indices, bend down into the thumb loops, and from below, pick up the far thumb strings and release the thumbs. The thumbs go over the lower index near strings, under everything, under the far little finger strings, draw that back and drop the little fingers. And now you just roll the top index loop over onto the little fingers, and you've made the first kind of base. We're going to release loops now. Going to release the index loops and the ring finger loops from both hands. And extend, we've made the central part of the design, so that wasn't too hard. And now we're going to do some twisting moves. We repeat about 5 times or 5 or 6 times, but you'll see in a minute. Very similar moves. So take hold of the far middle finger string and put a half twist in it away from you, and lay this over the thumb. And then draw the original thumb loop up through that loop. So it's a kind of reverse of the Navajo. You bring this through the original loop, and then you drop that twisted loop and put back the original loop. Now going under the middle finger far string, pick up the near string and put 2 twists into it. So twist it away and twist it away again. So it's 2 twists. Put it over the little finger, and again you're going to do this reverse Navajo. Put it over, and you're going to draw the original loop on the little finger up through that loop. Okay, there it is there. You're going to draw that up through the loop, and then you're going to drop the original loop. Drop that loop and then put back the original loop. So drop the one you just put on, put back the original loop. Now we'll do that on the other hand, the same thing, a little bit faster. So the far middle finger string, take it, twist away from you, half twist, put it over the thumb, draw the thumb up through, and then put back the thumb loop. And going underneath that string, draw the near middle finger string away from you, put 2 twists into it, put it over the little finger and draw the little finger up, straight loop over, put it back on that. So you've just put a loop onto each of these strings. Now transfer the middle finger strings to the index fingers and make a rotation towards you, one turn towards you. We're going to repeat a similar movement, but we're using the near string this time to make the half twist in, and the far string to make the double string on, so we don't cross the 2 strings this time. So watch more closely here. So it's the near string of the index finger, goes over and does that reverse Navajo, and the far string of the index finger goes over little fingers, and it original loop is pulled up through it, and the one is dropped. And this time we're going to do a rotation. We're going to do a rotation here of the index fingers away from you, one at a time. Just it's easier to do it one at a time. Rotation away from you. Okay. Now I've gone onto a longer string so you can see the final move, because we're not too far from the end. Press down with the thumbs on the near index finger string, and with the index pull back the near little finger string towards you. Keep the thumbs down at this point, and with the index and middle fingers grab the near thumb string and hold it between them, drawing it back through that loop. Keep pressing down with the thumb, pull it back through that loop. And as you turn it back up, you'll find that string is going to turn round the index finger and become the near index finger string at the top of the finger. Now the thumb can open up a little bit because you're going to use it to draw back through that gap you can see, draw back the far little finger string. Okay, and then when you've got that, you draw it all the way back letting the original strings that were held down slip off, and you've got it. So now we've done this with both hands, and release the little fingers and turn the top index loops over onto the little finger loops, release the index loops, turn the thumb loops over onto the index fingers, and pass the thumbs below into the little finger loops and into the index finger loops, into both these loops, and draw them back, releasing the index fingers. And now we're going to do the Caroline extension. That is, index fingers from below into the thumb loops, pick up the far thumb string, and pressing the thumbs against the side, you draw the string up and you make the figure. And that's the final shape. Now, it takes quite a bit of sorting out. Some people claim it takes as long as half an hour. So keep trying and you will get it.